Have you come for a tale?
Okay, persons of interest. Clive Rosfield, firstborn son of Archduke Elwin, ruler of Rosaria. From a young age, Clive dedicated himself to mastering the blade, and his practice paid off when he was appointed First Shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the Phoenix and blessed with the ability to wield part of his fire. Firstborn son of the Archduke Elwin, ruler of Rosaria, though all expected him to inherit the Phoenix Flames and awaken as its dominant destiny, instead chose his younger brother Joshua to bear the burden. In search of a role of his own, Clive dedicated himself to mastering the blade, and his practice paid off when he was appointed First Shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the Phoenix and blessed with the ability to wield a part of his fire. Firstborn son of the Archduke Elwin and First Shield of Rosaria, though it was his sworn duty to protect his father and younger brother, both lost their lives in a tragedy brought upon by his mother, Duchess Annabella. Taken into custody by the Imperial Army, he was branded as a bearer and forced to serve as a slave soldier. Wyrin, a slave soldier for the Holy Empire of Subduke, now in his 30th year of servitude. Though drafted as a frontline infantryman, the magical might granted him by the blessing of a phoenix quickly saw him promoted to an elite squadron of assassins, where he was assigned the on moniker by which he is now known. Their latest mission to the city to deny the Eiffel, where a bloody battle rages between the Iron Kingdom and the Republic of Dalmatia. Take the head of Shiva's dominant. An imperial bearer turned deserter after refusing to sell the dominant of Shiva, choosing instead to turn his blade on his own sergeant. As a force of Crusaders close to him, his freedom seemed as if it would be short-lived, until the timely intervention of Sid, a man who shared Clive's desire to see the dominant freed from their clutches. Together they escaped to Sid's secret hideaway. Okay. Second son of the Archduke of Rosario, Joshua was appointed heir to the ducal throne by virtue of his awakening as the dominant of the Phoenix. His love and admiration for his elder brother Clive is absolute, and he is only too proud to have him serve as his first shield. His love for carrots less so. Second son of the Archduke of Rosario and heir to the ducal throne. Upon the night of the imperial invasion of Phoenix Gate, the shock of seeing his father slain before his disbelieving eyes led him to losing control of his icon and setting the castle alight. From the flames rose a second icon of fire, whose murderous rampage laid both the castle and the Phoenix low. Born a princess of the Northern Territories, Jill was made a ward of Rosaria after her homeland's incessant raids were quelled by the duchy. She was raised in Rosalith Castle alongside Clive and Joshua, who came to love her as a sister. Born as a princess of the Northern Territories, Jill was made a ward of Rosaria after the homeland's incessant raids were quelled by the duchy. She was raised in a Rosalia sister. When he waved the brothers farewell on the day they departed for Phoenix Gate, little did she know the misfortune that awaited both of them and her. The minute of the Shiv and Clive's childhood friends, in the depths of the Naiad, they felt that Chu came to blows at the orders of the armies that enslaved them. Jill fighting to defend the priests of the Iron Kingdom, Clive obeying the Empire's orders to take the head of Shiva's dominant. Exhausted from her tilt with Titan, Jill came close to falling to her assassin's blades, but was spared at the last moment when Clive's memories of their time together came flooding back. Clive's faithful friend, now fully grown. After the tragic events of the Phoenix Gate, Clive believed that Torgal was lost to him forever. However, their paths were to cross again some 13 years later when Torgal's new who Master Sid came to Cleve's rescue in the depths of the Naya Devil. Despite their long years apart, the two knew each other as if not a single day had passed since their separation. Ambrosia, Cleve's personal steed, during the attack on Phoenix Gate, she raced to Cleve's rescue, saving him from certain death at the cost of a knife, a price she gladly paid. Concerned Concerned by battalion of Iron Kingdom crusaders in the depths of Nissa defile, Clive fought his end was nigh, until Sid appeared and spirited him and Jill away with his secret hideaway in the Deadlands. Commander of the Kingdom of Wildlord's elite intelligence who sits by her lich's side at the highest tables of state, most recently in their negotiations with the Elmarks at the Zintiara stronghold. But Barnabas is not only one with whom she shares a special bond. Benedicta also has eyes and ambitions for Yugo Kupka. Kupka's awakening as the dominant of the Icon Titan thrust him to the forefront of Dalmatian politics, winning him influence over both the Republic's armies and his policy making. As well as a personal fortune. He has little love for his country, taking advantage of his position to benefit himself and himself alone. His love for Benedicta Harmon, however, is absolute, and he would gladly betray his every ally just to be with her. Lord Commander of the Kingdom of Warlords, Wildlord's armies, he accompanied his liege to Fort Zintiara in the Republic of Dalmatia to negotiate the provision of reinforcements, the Royal Order of Knights. The aloof and unshakable Barnabas Starmer, first of his name, few can meet him sizzling gaze without flinching. Otto, chief steward of Sid's Hideaway, who manages the day-to-day running of their operation in his friend's stead. Sid often being taken far and away by his bearer liberating activities. Even when Sid is at home, he prefers to leave such busy work to Otto, much to the hard-pressed pursuer's indignation. Tarja, Tarja, resident psychiatrist and Sid's Hideaway. Tarja is an expert in all manner of medicines and medical interventions, skills that are indispensable in their deadland home where they cannot call on healing magics. After Sid brings an unconscious Jill back to the hideaway from his expedition to the Naya Nifal, he has placed into Tarja's care. One of the Sid's trusted allies, a gentle giant who has a warm word for everyone. Resident blacksmith of Sid's Hideaway, a sullen and secretive sort who prefers to drown his woes in drink than to share them. The Hideaway's resident historian whose love for books has earned them a nickname Thomas. Harpocrates traveled to Valencia as a youth seeking to unearth the secrets of this land of legend, and over the years he developed a deep knowledge of geography, history, religion, and folklore. Nossa Senhora. Late Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria and father of Clive and Joshua, Elwin's reign ended when he was beheaded by servants of the Holy Empire of Sabraka in their equable attack on Phoenix Gate, known only for his inspiring leadership and skill with a blade, but his disapproval of the mistreatment of bearers. His legacy lives in all those who oppose imperial rule in what remains of Rosaria. Annabella Rossfield, Duchess of Rosaria, wife of Archduke Elwin, and mother to Clive and Joshua. It was ever her purpose in life to preserve her Phoenix-bearing bloodline, for which reason she betrayed her husband, that she might enter in league with forces. She judged the Mitre, the Holy Empire of RQ. It was Annabella's treachery that led to the disaster of the Phoenix Gate. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. What the? Rodney Murdoch, Lord Commander of the Rosarian Army, outranked only by his firm friend Archduke Elwyn. Murdoch and his shields accompanied Elwyn and Joshua to Phoenix Gate to perform the rite of ancestral communion, only to be set upon first by Imperial infiltrators and a second shadowy icon of fire within whose flames Murdoch was engulfed. A loyal shield of Rosaria chosen by Lord Commander Rodney Murdoch to accompany Clive on his expedition to Stillwind, though he did all he could to return the favor that he owed to Joshua for saving his life as a boy during the attack on Phoenix Gate. Wade was to meet the same fate as the prince. Oh, Sir Tyler, a loyal shield of Rosaria who accompanied Clive to his expedition to Stillwind, though he did everything in his power to assist Joshua and Archduke Elwyn's flight from Phoenix Gate on the night of the attack, his years of distinguished service were to come up to a close when he was swallowed by the flames of the rampaging Phoenix. A bearer in service of the Holy Empire. Holy Empire of Subercute. Tiamat, or the man who now bears the name, is the leader of the bastards. Pardon. A squadron of elite assassins. It was on a mission to take the head of Shiva's dominant in the Naya Defile Isle that his subordinate, Wyren, real name Clive Osfield, turned upon him and cut him down. Biast, second longest serving of the Bastards, an elite band of slave assassins in service of the Holy Empire of Sabrek. He and his Argent Tiamat fought alongside each other for many years, and Biast trusted them with his life. Alas, there was little time it could do to save him from the boulder that was to fall from the skies during the ill-fated mission to infiltrate the Dalmatian Republic and take the head of Shiva's dominant. Avis, a branded soldier from the Holy Empire of Brek, who served alongside Wyvern. None know his true name. He and his band of elite assassins were tasked with taking the head of the dominant of Shiva, but he was to lose his life to a crusader's axe in the course of the mission. Damyslin, chief strategist and former field marshal of the Dalmatian Republic. While there was a time he took personal command of his troops, Hugo Kupka's rise to prominence led to his being recalled from the battlefield by reason of his advancing age, for which he bears the vainglorious dominant a deep-seated grudge. The Republican Prime Minister, leader of the Dominican Parliament, and eldest and most experienced of its members, those elected by the states of the Republic, plus the dominant of Titan, who serves as an official advisor. Alas, Kupka does not take kindly to his advice being ignored. Benedictus' right hand, second in command of all world's royal intelligencers, serving under Benedicta Harman, with whom he shares a deep bond of trust. Mess the Chronicle, far-fabled scholar of Valistan history and legend. Even to this day, much of the surviving knowledge of the decent antiquity of the twins issues from his quill. In his later years, his writings attached fierce criticism from certain scholarly circles, which resulted in him removing himself from public life. The Dominant of Fire, a mysterious figure who was first seen amid the chaos of the Imperial invasion of Phoenix Gate immediately before the appearance of the second icon of fire, the very icon that slew the heir of the Duke to the ducal throne. Clive believes this man to be the Dominant who murdered his brother and was sworn to take his revenge. Philistia, a realm comprising the twin continents of storm and ash, over which the mother crystals stand timeless vigil. At the foot of each other, great cities have risen up over the aeons and around them powerful nations. Though the land has been blessed with the light of magic since time immemorial, in recent years a creeping blackness has begun to gnaw at its borders, the Blight. Storm, the westerly of Alesia's two great continents, with its frozen northern reaches, its temperate, meshy midlands, and the searing heat of the south. It boasts a breadth of climes and cultures not seen anywhere else in the known realms. Já li este. Ok, este eu já tinha lido. Yeah, já tinha lido isto. Okay.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Okay.
Don't think I haven't noticed you stealing Ah, a new face, and dare I hope, a willing pair of hands. The fat chocobo is a demanding mistress, and we are too few to keep her on her feet. Might I persuade you to deliver a meal or two to souls in need of sustenance? For your trouble, I can offer you the contents of my strongbox and my enduring gratitude.
I don't see why not.
Marvelous. And who exactly do I have the honor of addressing?
Clive.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Clive. I'm Kenneth, and mine are the weary shoulders upon which the weight of this fine establishment rests. Now, I have 3 hungry customers awaiting their victuals. Take these if you would, and be careful, they're hot.
Oh, meal. How long has it been?
Kenneth asks Clive to help him in his work by delivering food of some of the hideaway's residents. 3 hungry customers await.
Your food.
I was hoping it might be. Well, doesn't this look fine? Thank you, lad. You're new, aren't you? Kenneth's running you ragged already, I expect, the old rascal.
Well, he did say he'd give me something for my trouble.
And so he should. We're not slaves anymore. Well met, lad, and keep up the good work. It's nice to see the hideaway finally coming alive. Wasn't so long ago us old hands were ratting about the place like peas in a bucket.
You'd think he'd have time for a nip with old August before scampering back to his solar, but no.
Oh, my thanks. I hope you do not think me lazy for waiting to be served like a lord. Only my former master did not use me kindly, you see. He left me half lame, truth be told. But Sid took me in nonetheless. Well, the hideaway is the home I never knew, and a mighty fine one at that. I'd been cast out and left for dead when Sid found me. There's not a day goes by I don't count my blessings.
Well. There's so much more to farming than just seeds and soil.
Your food.
Just a moment. I need to finish this. I won't be a burden. I'm of no use to anyone as I am, but maybe if I can master this.
All right, but see that you eat it before it gets cold.
Of course. Thank you.
That's the last one.
After completing the main objective of some quests, you may be given the option to quick travel to a quest's final destination. If you see a prompt in the lower right-hand corner of the screen, hold down to immediately travel to the NPC, eagerly awaiting your return. Of course, this option is not mandatory and you are free to ignore it. It can also be completely disabled via the game's settings on the System tab in the main menu.
Let Kenneth know.
All done, I presume? Splendid.
They were bearers. All three of them. Not slaves waiting upon their master's pleasure, but men waiting to be fed like equals.
Indeed, equality is the very cornerstone upon which our little community is founded. Beyond these walls, we are scorned as slaves, speaking only when spoken to, eating only what scraps our masters deign to give us. The first hot meal here is the first many will have known. In the hideaway, we are free. Truly free to speak as we please, when we please, and to eat what and when we desire. More than reason enough to trust in Sid's vision, wouldn't you say? Now, I promised you something for your trouble, did I not? The contents of my strongbox are yours to do with as you will. Thank you, Clive. Do come and visit me again, won't you?
Okay. Treasure coffers. Countless treasure coffers lie across the realm, just waiting to be plundered. If you find one, don't hesitate to kick it open with if and rip the bounty. Go on, no one's looking. Ooh. Cool.
Eat your food while it's hot and see that none goes to waste. Follow those two simple rules and you will always be welcome at the Fat Chocobo.
Fat Chocobo, boy.
Do you think we should go and help?
It sounds like Otto has everything under control. As always.
I heard they escaped their masters in the Imperial capital. By the look of those bruises.
Sid once told me, the blight doesn't kill the land, it only...
Damn it. We'll be needing more wood. But if I step away to fetch any, this lot will be down around our ears. Ah, you there. Perfect timing. I couldn't persuade you to fetch me some timber, could I?
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. You'll be helping me and the hideaway both. Takes a lot of work to keep this place standing. More than we can manage, if I'm honest.
It certainly looks like you've got your hands full.
Ah, you can say that again. The Fallen knew their craft, make no mistake, but not even their handiwork lasts forever. That's why the walls need shoring up. Can't have the vegetable patch crushed before our first harvest now, can we?
No, I suppose not. All right, where can I find this wood?
Ask over at the White Ads. They'll point you in the right direction. Thanks again. I really appreciate the help.
Geoffrey, the hideaway's head carpenter, needs Clive to fetch him some wood with which to make repairs.
Excuse me. The man working over by the garden sent me to fetch some wood.
Ah, that'll be Geoffrey, Master Carpenter. Luck would have it, we've just finished cutting the timber he's after. You take as much as you need from the stack.
Thank you.
No, not at all. We appreciate the assistance.
Here we are.
Oh,
I'd better get this to Geoffrey. Is it?
Oh, you're back. Hope fetching that wood wasn't too much trouble.
Will this be enough?
This will do nicely, thank you. With a bit of luck, the walls won't be falling in on us just yet.
That sounds ominous.
Oh, it's not as bad as all that. And it's a damn sight better than the alternative. We're safe, we're warm, and we're hidden. What more could we ask for? Now stop fretting and take this. You've earned it. Welcome to the fold.
There's no need to...
That's not a matter of need, my friend. You're one of us now.
okay.
I need supplies for my journey to Lost Wing. Otto said you could provide them.
What's that? Does the newcomer think it proper to make demands of a poor old matron before even introducing himself?
It's Clive.
Well, Clive, I hear that dog is yours. Since he followed Sid home one night, I've seen to it that his chin's rubbed and his belly fed. Though I suppose that's your job now. Unless you lose him again.
I won't. Not again. Thank you for watching him.
So, were you gonna buy something? What? You didn't think I'd shower your lordship with my hard-won wares while you swagger about with a pocket full of gil? Life doesn't work that way, lad. Now, let's see some coin.
Both consumable items and gear can be purchased at shops around on this Velisphere. Shop stock changes as the story progresses, so be sure to check in frequently.
Cannot find a better price than that. It's rubbing me blind, you know.
That's all.
Why, you've barely a guilty name. You're taking his side now? And after all I've done for you. All right. All right, I can make an exception. But just this once, mind. My stores are getting cluttered and I need to make room for the next shipment.
Thank you.
Thank me? Thank your dog.
Jesus Christ. A reach stone. The reach stone is now accessible. This customizable virtual battlescape provides Clive a safe location to test out new abilities and train against all manner of enemies. Additional options will become available as Clive progresses through the story. É o coisa de treino. Eu tenho de fazer o coisa de treino, ok. Training. The Hollow Virtue is a fully customizable battlescape that provides Clive a safe location to test out new abilities and train against all manner of enemies. Press to open training menu to just... Okay. Okay. Nossa, flashou muito.
You all done?
Leaving already, are ya?
It's you I'll miss the most, Lady Karen. It always is.
Don't stop you going, does it?
This should be fun.
Right.
Fast travel. Use the world map to instantly travel to the previously unlocked location. New locations are unlocked by progressing through the main story, discovering waymarks known as obelisks. The world map will open automatically upon leaving an area, but can also be accessed at any time via the main menu. The Great Wood. So deep and vast is the Great Wood, it serves as a defensive barrier between the Crystal Belt and the Holy Empire, while its denizens deter foolhardily travelers from exploring the forest's everlasting night. I can tell that you've never been true to me. The Great Wood, the Holy Empire of Sabrak.
Bastard blood flies everywhere.
Final Fantasy.
I told you we should have taken
Final
the Bristol
Fantasy.
Road.
And I told you we're outlaws. You want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital? Besides, what's wrong with a shortcut through nature's splendor?
The Deadlands claim more of the realm each day. That a place like this still exists is a miracle in itself. Blood flies and all.
We'll be back in Imperial land soon. You alright?
Never better.
Sounds like it. That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you
Neither.
are.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
Now, we don't want to be caught in the forest after nightfall.
I suppose not.
Fading Embers. A hero's best friend, Torgal has joined the party and will fight alongside Clive. Use to toggle between item shortcuts and pet commands. The following 3 commands are available. Seek, attack, heal, cast cure on Clive, and ravage. Launch an enemy into the air. The accessory known as the Ring of Timely Assistance removes the need to be giving Torgal commands when this item is equipped. Torgal will attack and heal automatically based on the current.
Did I
Okay.
mention there'd be deadly beast?
Então calma, vamos aqui.
There'll be deadly beast. Nothing a trained assassin can't handle, though.
How reassuring.
Ok. Assim, não era isto que eu queria fazer. O que eu queria fazer era isto, ok. Fanning Embers. Word of the Dominant of Fire spotted in a nearby village convinces Clive to set aside any misgivings he might have surrounding Sid and his motives and join the man, though only for as long as his desire for revenge demands him.
You're welcome. For that and the shortcut.
Ok. Deixa eu ver aqui nas definições.
Maybe they're friendly like Torgal. Or maybe they're not.
Ok, I'm equipping that. Eu acho que esse é o único acessório. Fuck! Level up? Yeah!
We still have a way to go.
Já dá para dar vestinhas ao cão. Ok, o que eu queria fazer devia existir um botão para correr. Mas pronto. Eu era mudar, meter isto porque acho que de todas as coisas este é o que me vai dar mais jeito.
This way, your lordship.
Então não. Deixa. Boa pergunta. Good question. Pode ser. Sabes que eu sou a favor. The fuck is that? Monster Hunter versão Final Fantasy. É o que com arroz?
Krieger's name is he doing this far south?
Ah, que tem ali, ok.
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
Acho que não. Let me see. Não, ela não me disse nada. Como assim, não está com as coisas certas?
Remember when I said there'd be deadly beasts? Well, the shrubs in these parts are much better.
And you only need to mention this now.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here.
After you.
Thank you kindly.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
That's a spaceship.
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that, but it can wait. Come on.
Ok.
Mind your head.
Temos aqui isto, thank you. Por que parou a música? Ah! Por causa disso.
A wyvern. I can see that. Doesn't happen to be a friend of yours, does he?
Varana. That was easy. Até agora parece que foi tudo fácil. Mas pelo que eu sei, este jogo nem é muito difícil. Por isso. Acho que o boss mais difícil é o boss final mesmo. É desses jogos. Por isso. Tô tranquilo.
Nearby. Keep your eyes open.
Damn. Posso admitir, a cura do Torgal é uma merda, mano. Mas pronto.
Well, it appears we won't be going this way.
I'm just going.
I'll admit, I hadn't counted on that.
Puppy.
At least one of us knows these woods.
Animal instinct. Why trust in your own animalistic but you have an actual animal at your side? If you are lost, hold down on and the Torgal point. Okay.
Thank you, Torgal.
Ganda Torgal. Eu acho que não vou ficar perdido este jogo. Tem cara de ser muito linear para uma pessoa ficar perdida. Mas mesmo assim com os jogos lineares eu fico perdido.
Not too happy. And for once, it's not my fault.
What? Punisher. Punish 10 at me. Okay. I'm the Punisher, pelo que parece. Oh my god!
I like wool. I don't think they care, Sid.
My god.
That's enough.
Got it.
We did what had to be done.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No. No, it doesn't.
Let's go Torgal, lead the way. Aí ia ver habilidades. Aí menino Torgal, let's go. É. Eu já joguei muito jogo na minha vida para saber que merda vem aí. Vamos lutar com o monstro do Monster Hunter, let's go.
That sword sharp.
You'd better hope so.
This shouldn't take too long.
So much for your shortcut.
He has a health bar.
Just not quite as quick. But it'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
I thought exactly.
Acho que podia ter uma dificuldade difícil, mas se calhar tem. Eu desbloquear, não sei.
There's a good boy.
My God.
Aye, someone's got the hump. Where he stops, no one knows.
Jesus! Torgal, I need help. Torgal, what the fuck, sir?
Not this time.
Again? Aí eu vou esperando você. Filha da puta. Eu não consigo desviar porque parece que eu sou um incompetente, né? Stuff near the north slain.
Come on. Stand back.
Mas esse é o Thor. Caralho, é o Virgil. Ok. E virou virtual, what the fuck?
You're a dominant.
I am. Aye. Well, not by choice, mind. Old bloody Rome of strapping young lads. And it was this sorry sack of bones Ramu saw fit to home.
Sid, you say you want to help dominants and bearers. But what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack, dominants and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war.
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind a choice. A place where we can die on our own terms. Eh? What exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dominant of fire?
What do you think? I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother, and cut out the tongue of any man who tries to talk me out of it.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is.
Wahoo! Oh, there's a son of a bitch there. A flying son of a bitch. But I can fly too! I can't fly. Eu não consigo usar o coisa. Ah! Right, that was it. That was a little anticlimactic. Tem um item ali em cima. Não há nenhum secret aqui. Qual que é? Oh my god, it was a trap.
That's enough.
See that river? We follow her upstream and we'll be in Lost Wing in no time.
In no time. Right. It's over.
Level up. Onde é que eu reparei? Evoluir neste nível. Oh, caralho. Evoluir neste jogo é muito fácil. Eu descobri isto muito na cagada. Este jogo tem uns problemas de performance, é o que eu reparo. Se sou eu, se calhar só sou eu, a minha PlayStation não roda esta merda. Ah, vocês vão virar inimigos, né? Eu já sabia. Até parece que eu já tinha jogado este jogo.